consumers, we all have the right to be heard.
In Nigeria today, as a consumer, you have all right to product information, right to fair pricing, right to return goods, right to product labeling, right to fair dealings, and a lot more.
Well then, have you heard about the new media channel?
ConsumerHallaTV.
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 At ConsumerHallaTV, our goal is to inform and educate consumers in Nigeria with insightful news alongside development within the fast-paced world of consumers through well-researched, specialized, and analytical content.
Our vision at ConsumerHallaTV is to create an engaging platform that provides right connections for meaningful brands in Nigeria, thus creating a more caring world for consumers where business thrive.
And guess what? Our ConsumerHalla brand is the first consumer complaint resolution portal in Nigeria, powered by a 72-hour feedback mechanism. We offer consumer advocacy, informative talk shows, branding promotions, advertising, and lots more. Connect with us via our YouTube channel at ConsumerHallaTV. Follow us on our Facebook page, ConsumerHallaTV, our Instagram page, ConsumerHallaTV, and do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscription is free. ConsumerHallaTV. At ConsumerHallaTV, you deserve to be heard.
At ConsumerHallaTV, you deserve to be heard.
Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us on the news at 8. I am Ire Ayomikunle Eke. Let's begin the news with the headlines. Federal government begins 50 oil blocks bid round eyes $10 billion. SEC deepens collaboration to prosecute Ponzi scheme perpetrators. Nigeria's gross domestic product grows by 3.98%. Services agriculture strengthen. Away from the headlines, thank you so much for joining us on ConsumerHallaTV News at 8. Starting the news now, the federal government through the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission has unveiled an ambitious plan to track about $10 billion in new investment and unlock up to 2 billion barrels of crude oil reserves through the newly commenced Nigeria 2025 petroleum licensing round. Unveiling the bid round in the Federal Capital Territory yesterday, the Chief Executive of NUPRC, Benga Komolafe, said the exercise covers about 50 oil and gas blocks across onshore, shallow water, frontier and deep water terrains. It would help reserve and reverse the decline exploration activity, expand reserves and boost national production. Mr. Komolafe said the round marks a major step in the country's push to revitalize exploration and boost the long-term production capacity. He said the Commission had unveiled detailed guidelines on its portal, br2025.nuprc.government.ng, and adopted a two-stage bidding process designed to ensure credibility, investor confidence, and fairness, as prescribed by Section 73 of the Petroleum Industry Act of 2021. Before the said, the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission is proud to formally announce the commencement of the Nigeria 2025 licensing round and the launch of the licensing round online portal pr2025.nuprc.government.ng. Away from that, the Securities and Exchange Commission has reaffirmed its commitment to strengthen the interagency collaborations to identify and prosecute the promoters of Ponzi schemes in line with the Investment and Securities Act 2025. The Divisional Head Legal and Enforcement of SEC, Mr. John Ahale, said this at the Commission's Journalist Academy 2025 held in Lagos State. The newsman reports that the ISA 2025 criminalized Ponzi schemes and unlawful investment practice prescribed severe penalties, including imprisonment and hefty fines for individuals and entities involved in these fraudulent investment schemes. Mr. John said the Commission will strengthen various interagency collaborations to identify the promoters and those trading the asset. He said the SEC would continue to ensure criminal investigation, prosecution in collaboration with law enforcement agencies such as the Nigeria Police Force, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, and the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation, among others. While speaking at the topic combating investment fraud, Ponzi schemes and illegal investment, he said the Commission would continue to freeze accounts and seal up the offices of the perpetrators. We'll move away from SEC now to another report here that Nigeria's economy grew by 3.98% in the third quarter of 2025, marking a slight improvement over the 3.86% recorded in the same period of 2024. This was made known according to the latest gross domestic product report released by the National Bureau of Statistics yesterday. The report reads, gross domestic product grew by 3.98% year-on-year in real terms in the third quarter of 2025. This growth rate is higher than the 3.86% recorded in the third quarter of 2024. The quarterly report shows a mixed recovery across key sectors, with agriculture and industry posting stronger real growth, while services maintained their dominance in overall output. Aggregate GDP in real terms stood at 57 trillion naira in the third quarter of 2025, up from 54 trillion naira in the corresponding quarter of the previous year. About the presidency, where President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has announced that the federal government will modernize livestock farming to reduce tensions between farming and herding communities. For years, the government has linked violent attacks in several agricultural regions to clashes between farmers and herders, making the sector a persistent source of insecurity. The announcement was made in a statement released on Sunday by Rabi Ibrahim, the Special Assistant to the Minister of Information and National Orientation. Speaking to the Minister of Information, Mohammed Idris at the memorial of former Kogi State Governor Prince Abubakar Audu in Lokoja, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said the initiative aim is to transform the livestock farming into a structured, productive sector that generates jobs, ensure food security, and promote peaceful coexistence. He explained that the program will focus on large-scale ranching schemes, improve the animals' boundary, and integrate the livestock value chain into the national economy, turning historically conflict-prone areas into hubs of prosperity and harmony. Away from the presidency, now we are here in Lagos State, where the Lagos State government on Sunday sealed a building in the Lekki Peninsula area for discharging untreated wastewater onto a public road. The Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, ConsumerHalla, disclosed the action in a post on his verified X page. The Commission said that the wastewater discharge was damaging the road and constituting a public nuisance. He added that the act also amounted to environmental pollution and posed a hazard to residents. The statement said the Lagos State Wastewater Management Office today sealed off property on 18A Road, Lekki Peninsula Scheme 2 off Ogombo Road, Lekki, for the deliberate discharge of untreated wastewater onto the public road, causing a damage to the road and constituting public nuisance, environmental pollution, and posing significant risk to human health. Furthermore, the Lagos State government has continued its clampdown on buildings found culpable of environmental infractions as part of efforts to combat environmental pollution. And now we have it that the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, has stated that the removal of taxes in the aviation